Bowman here from Phone Dog, and before any dog fight that happens on Phone Dog, we have to do a weigh-in, and this is the weigh-in between the Galaxy Note 3 and the Galaxy Note 2. You can see two main Note devices here. You have some of the main differences. You can see with the screen size. The Galaxy Note 2, you have a 5.5-inch 720p display. With the Galaxy Note 3, you have a 5.7-inch Full HD 1080p Super AMOLED display. They both run pretty powerful processors. Galaxy Note 2 has a quad-core processor inside of it, and it's used the Samsung Exynos one here in America. For the Galaxy Note 3, it's going to have in the US a quad-core Snapdragon processor, but overseas it's going to have an octa-core processor from Samsung. Both have LTE connections, 3G connections with it as well too. Both have pretty plentiful amount of RAM. It says 2 gigabytes of RAM inside of the Galaxy Note 2, and it's 3 gigabytes here inside the Galaxy Note 3. Now, as far as cameras are concerned, if you go to the back here, take a look here in the back, it's got a Galaxy Note 2 8-megapixel camera with 1080p HD video capture, and a 13-megapixel camera here on the Galaxy Note 3 with 1080p and 4K video HD capture as well too. So that's something we didn't mention in our hands-on originally, but this does, I believe on some models, be able to capture 4K video as well. So bring that over and we can take a look at some of the size comparisons here. You can see that the Note 3 is a little more sort of squarish, not as round as sort of the Note 2 is. You can even see some of the size differences that lengthwise the Note 3 is bigger than the Note 2, but thickness-wise they're relatively the same. Try to get this best we can with the security device on here. Button placement is pretty much same as you've seen before, not too much different. Camera placement's just a little bit different here on each one of them. Alright, for software, they both run TouchWiz, but both have TouchWiz based on different versions of Android. This is running Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. We will double check that, and they both have this famous Samsung whistle. I don't know if you can hear that in the back. This is actually running Android 4.1.2. I'm sorry, man. So it's Jelly Bean was 4.1.2. Well, this is running Android 4.3. So this has the latest version here on it. Both have the S Pen. The S Pen has obviously some enhanced functionality in the Note 3 versus the Note 2. But this is just a weigh-in between these two, and in the weigh-in's pretty even, pretty close. It's going to be very interesting when we get the verses available on Phone Dog. So keep it locked here on PhoneDog.com for all the latest and greatest smartphone and smartphone news. So this is Bowman for PhoneDog.com.